Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 638. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
I think I'm 49, or am I 39? I forget this time.
Yeah, there you go. What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, everybody? We were almost lost you there in the past.
Yes.
We're here now.
All right, so we saw Fear the Walking Dead. I gave it a chance. Sharon made me give it a chance. I liked it. What the hell happened? I actually really liked it. It's not Walking Dead. It's like, the way I see it, it's like the Walking Dead version of Bill Bixby traveling the road, but by boat.
Oh, no.
Seeing people, and then getting the boat back on and then leaving. I mean, that's a weird analogy, but I liked it, actually. It was actually, pretty cool. I think they're going to do this thing with the boat for a while. I think that's what they're going to do. They're just going to stay on the damn boat and encounter weird people and then get back on the... I mean, that's what I'm guessing. I mean, this is like 16 episodes of this sucker. So, I enjoyed it. What about you, Chris?
I was so bored.
Really?
This episode bored me to tears.
Oh, shit.
There was nothing about this episode that I liked. I didn't hate it,
right?
But I didn't particularly enjoy it. I was very bored. This episode felt very rushed to me towards the end. The character, I guess his name was George. I think the arranger that was on the island there, him and his family. I think that there was more they could have done with that.
Right.
And I did like one thing. I liked what he said. I shouldn't say that I didn't like anything about it. There was one thing I liked that he said about how this was the Earth kind of, leveling out, nature and, humanity and whatnot. So I thought that I liked that kind of analogy, but everything else to me was so, it just felt so boring, and then it got really rushed at the end, and the pacing was kind of off. Right. I just wasn't into it. I didn't like this episode.
I saw this as better than the last one, because as you know...
It was better than the last one, yeah.
But it's not Walking Dead, where you're at your edge, you can't even go to the bathroom. It's like this, you can go to the bathroom like 10 times, and nothing really will happen like the pace. Right? Am I right or no?
No, I agree, yeah.
It takes forever for them to kill a walker, so it's like, all right, yeah, But... I mean, you're right. This didn't really have... The reason why I say I like it is because the opener was such a profound disappointment to me that this was a level up. So I'm like, okay, it's going in a different direction. And then I saw the preview to next week where the friggin' plane that was there for like 2 years...
As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Finally. No, I wasn't pissed. I was happy because I'm like, finally this thing crashed. Now we got tons of walkers, and now it's going to get exciting. You're going to have, I guess, two characters that are alive, the boy and probably that girl, and then everybody is dead, right? So they're going to join the cast, and I'm like, finally this thing is over with. So there was this other thing we saw, it's supposed to be bloodied, that kid or something.
Yeah.
But here's the thing now. Does this go on for 8 or 9 episodes? Take a break, comes back in August or September, August, and then ends, and then Walking Dead takes off? Because, so in other words, we'll be having like a month or 2 break from Walking Dead type of thing. Is that what's going to happen?
If they're doing their sweeps week or their sweeps, they're probably going to do that.
Well, they did tell people, they did alert people, look, we're doing a mid-season cliffhanger. Don't get mad. Which, listen. That's stupid.
So long as you tell us we're doing it.
No, but listen, nobody gives a crap about this. It's not like they got the whole point wrong, okay? Yeah. Walking Dead, yeah. Cliffhanger, we got pissed about that. This is Fear the Walking Dead. Nobody gives a rat's you know what. It's like they haven't built up enough where like, oh my God, they could always do cliffhangers. It's fine. But they just ruined the last thing. So... yeah, all right, whatever. Thank you for letting us know during episode 2 that...
I think because they got in a lot of heat with walking.
Yeah, I mean, Not only did they renew it,
What?
they're like, by the way, we're making a third season to Fear the Walking Dead, and we're doing a mid-season cliffhanger. So that's early news. All right, whatever. I don't care. I just want to know when the second part of Fear the Walking Dead starts, because I'm believing that it's going to be before Walking Dead. Because I don't want to have this Fear the Walking Dead, then Walking Dead, and then Fear the Walking Dead. It's like, all right, that's just whatever. 15 episodes, I think we have, or 16. So we'll see what happens. What else, Chris?
Walking Dead wise, not much, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know.
I did want to talk about, I want to thank the subscribers and the viewers for this surprise today. It turns out that an everything show that me and Chris did about the Godzilla Shin Gojira trailer has reached 840 views and climbing. And
Damn.
I want to thank the viewers for making that a successful, one of the top everything show views in history, probably. So that was really nice. And
It's actually on, if you type in Shin Gojira trailer reaction, the video is one of the first ones listed.
ours.
Yeah.
Woo! Nice.
Congrats.
All right. So let's go for 1,000. There we go. I do have to say, I started making single videos again, but with the Zoom, because my software is not here anymore to do single videos, so I'm just going to do it on Zoom from now on. There was a question asked to me when I made a video about Marvel Phase 4. Did you see that, Chris?
I heard that there was some news about it, but I didn't see your video.
I made I listed my choices for Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Albert had made a comment, well, why aren't you listing like a Spider-Man 2 or anything? And there's a reason for it. Like when I made the video about Marvel Phase 4, I only talked about movies that I actually know. Like, in other words, when I said, all right, there's going to be a Doctor Strange 2, from seeing the trailer, I surmised that, yes, this is going to be a success. This is going to be great. And I predicted other movies.
Domino should come in.
Right. I predicted other movies that they should make. And I did a big, extensive list. I did not say Spider-Man because there is nothing that I have seen concerning Spider-Man Homecoming. Not a trailer, a picture. And I can't just assume, as much as I'm a Spider-Man fan, it would be really not fair for me just to assume with an ego that it's going to do so phenomenal because it's Spider-Man that it will get a spectacular Spider-Man 2, Homecoming 2, or whatever. So I can't make that determination or guess.
And Paramount is people are sort of hacked off at Paramount because when they had their little CinemaCon, they didn't have anything for the latest Star Trek. They had a poster for it. J.J. Abrams got an award by Simon Pegg. But as far as that, I mean,
they don't have a second trailer?
There wasn't anything even at CinemaCon for Star Trek Beyond. And there was like Triple X stuff about Triple X 2.
Wow. 3?
Teenage Mutant Ninjas.
2.
The Shadow.
I know you're going to say Secret of the Use, but no, Shadow, whatever the hell it is. Turtles 2, this, okay.
Yeah, and a few others, but yeah, still nothing about, because there was a thing, I think IO9 was talking about, so why is Paramount being so shady about releasing anything about, because they even made the comments, could they be suffering a backlash from
trailer,
from not the trailer, but from from Into Darkness. They could be doing that, and people are reluctant to bring that out because of that.
So, as much as I'm a Spider-Man fan, I can't say that it's a success before I even see a picture, a photograph, a trailer. I cannot have an ego and just assume that, yes, Spider-Man's perfect, and I'm not that type of person, okay? Like people,
Phase 5 or Phase 6 may have a sequel to Spider-Man, but Phase 4, it's just I agree.
Another thing too, people again are coming out, Chris and Scott, that I'm a Batman versus Superman hater. Okay, so again, I have to explain. This is what their statement was. This is the number. So so I can't be like a hypocrite and say, Spider-Man 2 is going to happen. I don't know. If Spider-Man, I'm one of the biggest Spider-Man fans, like everybody else, but if Spider-Man is horrible, I will rip it to shreds because I will be a bigger judge because I'm a tougher critic. And that's my favorite thing in the world. Just like Doctor Who. If I don't like an episode of Doctor Who, you're going to hear me say it. It doesn't mean I'm a hater. So,
you just don't like this episode or you don't like that.
Yeah, Connor S. had made a comment about me being a hater and a Marvel fanboy. And I says, well, where do you get that? First of all, I liked every single Batman movie with the exception of Batman and Robin. And I liked every Superman movie except for Superman 3 and 4. It's like I've liked the majority of the franchises of it. So because I don't like I really
became too comical. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah. So on that note, I will bring up some Batman versus Superman news and some good news, actually. So let me just get my thing.
Affleck is definitely doing Batman directing.
Okay. And again, this is real, and this is not
Rex.
So I'm going to screen share this with you, and this is
I screen share more here with the Zoom than I do with Google.
Yeah.
With Google, you have to click on the little arrow, otherwise it keeps tape.
Okay, so I wanna say congratulations to Batman versus Superman for being $27 million in profit.
Damn.
Very good, man. $27 million profit for Batman versus Superman. That is amazing. That is fantastic. That's a lot better than I actually thought it was because I thought it was going to break even. So now you could afford another Batman suit and another Superman suit and afford to pay Lois Lane. That's fantastic. Excellent,
And reveal that wasn't really Jimmy Olsen who got killed.
Right. Let's just hope that we can make another couple million so we can afford to pay Perry White and everybody else. And then maybe if we make enough that we could afford to pay Ben Affleck and, Henry Cavill. But $27 million profit, $27,311,730. Great profitability because it did cost like about $800 million to make this movie. So great job. Great job, Batman vs. Superman. Great job.
I wouldn't call this a great job. I wouldn't.
Sarcasm there. Yeah.
That's mediocre at best, honestly, right now.
Because they should have made that amount probably by their second week. Or
they should have made a much larger amount. Let me tell you, if that movie starts to putter out around that number, and this is not me being a hater, this is me hitting the facts, Warner Brothers will look at that and go, no. That didn't do what we wanted it to do. So, I'm not gonna go off the rails with that movie because it was still a bad movie, and no matter how much money it makes, it's still a bad movie.
Right. Well, it's basically on its way out from making a couple billion here and a couple billion there. It's fizzling. Yeah. Jungle Book made $103 million, ate up all the box office.
See, that's impressive.
That is impressive.
That should have been the number in which BVS should have made its.
So, lost Scott. What happened?
I don't know. Wait, was it 103 million
first week?
Let me get the numbers, exact numbers. Jungle Book has in 290,967,000 worldwide. It is profitable already.
Yeah.
Technically. So that's fantastic. I do want to read some comments because I don't get to read comments that much for our thing. So I'm going to go there. And again, nothing against the people who make some critiques, but I'm just trying to be honest here. I'm not a Batman versus Superman hater. Okay. There was another comment here. Let me just get. Okay, so I answered Albert's question. Oh yeah, there was another thing that Connor S said. Basically, he said that everyone's really going to see Civil War just for Spider-Man. That I would have to say is not true. I already answered him that the first Avengers made $1.5 billion, and the second one made $1.4 billion, and there is a Avengers fan base that obviously is carrying the movie. So yes, it's an added plus that Spider-Man is in there, but I really doubt with those numbers that people are just going to see Avengers.
That would be like saying people were calling. Basically, this is what happened. Even with the Keaton Batman movie, people were actually calling up to see when the trailer was airing. They would buy tickets just to watch the trailer, and once they did, they walked out.
Well, we did that with Star Wars with Meet Joe Black.
Yeah, that was.
I went out. Yeah, I didn't. That's
so
what happened.
People are trying to probably link that to.
Yeah, this is Captain America: Civil War. There was already an article that they predict is going to massacre Batman versus Superman's opening.
Yeah.
In other words, it will probably make anywhere between 220 and 250 domestically, not counting worldwide opening week. So that just basically craps all over that.
If what they need to start doing is stop this sticking tiny little scenes from it on the internet.
I can't see any more Civil War scenes. I'm getting tired of.
I haven't watched.
Yeah, because I saw something on Facebook, and yes, it was a neat fight scene with Cap, Falcon, Wanda, and one other person.
They're leaking too much.
They need to. I'm sorry. By the time I go see the movie, I want to see the movie. I don't want to sit at home, watch something, and then find out when I go see the movie.
That's all the scenes.
The leaks.
Right. So, guys, if you're going to go see Civil War, just enough is enough. Just don't see any more trailers.
That's what I had a problem with Immortals, that movie, because I had gone to see it. I saw the trailer, went and saw the movie, and you could have watched the movie by just watching the trailer.
Right.
It was that much.
Right. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty soon.
Me personally, I just think a trailer shouldn't be for a minute to 2 minutes long anyway. It should be at least 1:30, showing bits and pieces, and then be gone.
Right. I'm going to go over my list that I was talking about, Chris and Scott, and you can tell me if you think yay or nay for Marvel Phase 4. I do feel that there's going to be an Ant-Man for it.
Yeah.
Because I think that will focus on the microverse and the villains of the microverse and saving the original Wasp. So I do believe they
could introduce Micronauts.
Yeah. I also felt that there will be a Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
I felt Guardians of the Galaxy 3 they announced. Now, what I also said was that there will probably be a Planet Hulk movie. It may be a movie or two, and then they'll come back, and maybe the Avengers will fight the or whatever. I do feel that they're going to do something. They're going to give a Hulk movie, and I think the only way they can do it is if they call it Planet Hulk, because I think licensing and everything, they have to sell it that way. I believe that was probably a clause or something. Cause
I think we're going to get a Hulk movie. I don't think it's going to be Planet Hulk.
No? Okay. I do think the New Warriors are going to get a movie. In fact, not only is New Warriors going to get a movie, but Nova will get his own movie. And that could basically go back and forth between New Warriors and Guardians of the Galaxy, technically. I do feel Ghost Rider is coming, and that will have the supernatural.
Ghost Rider, I see that more as a Phase more of a Phase 5.
Well, just keep in mind that Phase 4 starts, what, in 2021?
Yeah.
So that's really a 5-year
I
thing.
see him more for Phase 5 more than Phase 4.
I think they're going to try the man thing again. But
that's that's I don't think that's coming anytime soon. I read something that said that's in that. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking of Swamp Thing.
Okay. I think that they're gonna have a Thor movie, but it's gonna be the girl Thor, Goddess of Thunder. I think they're gonna do that. I think that Bucky Barnes, Captain America, they're gonna do that, and I think that Avengers 4 is gonna be a whole new roster. Will they throw a She-Hulk movie for spite to give the big finger to DC and Warner Brothers? Possibly, because they mentioned them earlier. And Ant-Man. What's up?
I don't think She-Hulk will get her own movie. I think she'll be introduced in a Hulk movie.
Okay. First. And I do feel that they will do an Iron Man 4 with Mandarin. I'm holding out hope for that.
They probably might do actually a genuine Mandarin instead of...
Yes. I really feel that they need something to connect us to, like, if you don't have the original Thor and you don't have the original Captain America for whatever happens,
it's not gonna wash.
We'll have Robert Downey Jr. at least, I think. So I don't think he'll die. So I think that they will have that to bridge everything together. That would be like the glue, like Iron Man 4, you know? And then it would just, I don't think it's going to be the ultimate storyline like Infinity War. I think they're going to do it as Phase 4, 5, and then 6 would be the big thing like Secret Wars or whatever. Because that's what they did, Phase 1, Phase 2, and then Phase 3 is just a big Infinity War, Avengers 4 and 5, you know, whatever it is, Avengers, actually this would be Avengers 5, but yeah, Avengers, Infinity War is a two-parter, so that's what I think. And again, I really hope that Spider-Man does well, but I don't like the title and I don't like the graphics.
Yeah, they're going to have to change, I agree, this Homecoming thing, unless it's just one of these. Because you know how a lot of times movies will have, like, this is the movie they started out, the title they started out with, and then when it came to the big screen, it's, I'm hoping this is just a starter title until they actually think of something.
See, the thing is, we all thought that with Spider-Man in the cinematic universe, that'll be the ultimate Spider-Man movie and everything. Not necessarily, because that decision to make Spider-Man 15, 16 is not sitting well with me. And you can't have a Deadpool movie, like you were saying, crossover with Spider-Man if he's a child, basically. That wouldn't make any sense. I really don't know. I can't say it's going to be bad or good because I don't have anything to back anything up. So I'm just going to pray that it's good, but we'll see because I'm not really sure. So I can't say, yeah, it's going to be Phase 4 will be another Spider-Man. I don't know, honestly. They might give it a rest. I mean, it may not. We don't know. We just don't know. I don't really want.
This is the problem they're having with Spider-Man and Fantastic Four. Right the minute it gets like one bad review or one bad point, they want to reboot it. That's what it feels like. Well, this last Fantastic Four movie, oh, God. I don't know if you saw my little post, but I took a picture at Redboxes. I thought there was something about selling bombs or something like that, but incendiary devices.
I want it to be Spider-Man's movie. I don't want it to be Avengers 3.6. I already have a couple Avengers in there. I'm like, well, what is this going to be then? I mean, where's his villain? Where's his backstory? There's no origin. I mean, I'm a little worried.
People want to go see that hero. They don't want to see.
I don't want to see that stuff in there. I mean, later on, if you establish Spider-Man, sure, throw Captain America and Spider-Man 2 or Hulk or something. Not the first
in
one.
The second one,
ridiculous. What do you think, Chris?
I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about.
Yeah?
Nope, I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about because this, like I said, this is Marvel's guy.
All right.
This is their guy. And I don't think that they're going to screw this up. I don't think that the Avengers that are in it are going to be in it for very long.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to be a part of the main story. I think they might be quick cameos. I think they might only be there because this movie probably takes place after Civil War.
Right.
And as far as like the story stuff and whatnot, We're going to get more of that when the first trailer drops and when the merchandise comes out and stuff. And as for, Tom Holland being, 15 or 16, the character being that, Tom Holland is an excellent actor. He's going to carry this part probably to the best of his ability, and I think we're going to get the Spider-Man that we've all been waiting for.
All right. You're optimistic, so that's good.
Now, could I be wrong? Oh, yeah. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But I think that right now the only thing that I'm questioning is some of the casting.
Right.
But I need to see who these people are playing before anything. But
really, the only person we know is Aunt May.
Yeah. If they come out and they say, like, Zendaya or whatever her name is, if she's like Mary Jane, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
That will be a problem. But, who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
All right.
And of course, like you said, we need to see who the villain is going to be. We need to know who the villain's going to be. If it's Vulture, I'm excited to see that. I really am.
Me too. I'm very excited about that. So we'll have to see. What else do we have here? Trying to see anything else. All right, so let me just say what the actual number they think it's going to do. Like we said, they think it's going to be a 220 to 250 million opener domestically, basically. Yeah, and then that's not even count worldwide. So, I wanted to talk about something else too. It looks like the Dark Phoenix saga.
Yes,
will be the next X-Men movie.
Yes.
And it may be a two-parter, maybe not. I don't know. Wolverine has nothing to do with it, supposedly, and I guess that's because Hugh Jackman.
I'm sorry, Wolverine, as good as he is, needs to set out.
Right. Scott Summers needs to rise Cyclops and build up on him, and Wolverine always came after. That's the whole point. So let's.
Yeah, because I don't remember even him being in the Phoenix Saga when I read the comic.
He was, I believe. I think he was. I'm trying to think.
I'm going to have to go back and...
Yeah, but I don't think he was... no. I think Cyclops was the one that
killed her. Wait a minute. Yeah, because...
wasn't Cyclops the one that killed her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Cyclops blasted her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was holding her body on the planet or something like that.
On the cover, yeah.
Yeah. So that's we'll see what happens with that.
And Logan, pretty much that was supposed to be like a real bloody comic book when he met the Brotherhood, not the Brotherhood, but the that club with... Oh,
Hellfire Club?
Hellfire Club, yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. X-Men Dark Phoenix Saga. That's going to be the big... Oh, and here's the time limit. Me and Chris are questioning why it didn't come on last time.
All I want to see is a ROM. That'll be happy. I know it's now with IDW, but I want to see ROM.
Yeah.
That would be... Because that's the only thing I'm questioning is if I know they're probably going to come up with a new villain for him. I'm just curious how they're going to do that.
Chris, what... did you want to elaborate anything? We have like 9 minutes about the Star Wars thing we talked about the other day or no?
Right. So after that comment that J.J. Abrams made about Rey's parents not being in 7, someone asked him the question again, and he's like, well, let me clarify what I meant. Basically, and I believe this is direct quote by him, he said that she didn't discover her parents in 7, but not that they're not already in her life. I don't buy this.
Kind of.
I personally think he probably thought about what he said, and he was probably like, ooh.
Yeah. I'm not going to do a con lying thing again. So,
yeah.
I'm
still not, even after that, I'm still not convinced that.
I just, sometimes people should not talk, answer any questions. So.
Yeah.
No more lens flash, please.
What was I going to say?
We got a picture of Star Trek where the villain Idris Elba is like choking out Chris Pine. I mean, could we have anything else?
Ooh.
Can't you give us something else? Like, can we have a trailer, a second trailer? I thought Simon Pegg said that something like he's going to make sure that the next trailer is better. Personally, I thought I heard something to that effect. or it's going to be totally better, different, the next trailer. Where is it? Can we get another Ghostbusters trailer, maybe? Like a serious one? You know?
Oh, boy.
I mean,
Only way to make it
Ghostbusters is getting
serious has
close.
the guys.
Listen, Ghostbusters is getting close. July. You know?
So they were even saying in that IO9 thing, you've got X number of months before Star Trek Beyond, and still Paramount is being real stingy about releasing anything.
Well, Ghostbusters isn't releasing either. They're not popping anything either. So that's what gets me a little worried. And then I heard stuff about Resident Evil now today, that there's going to be another virus that cures the T virus or something, and they're going to be in Raccoon City again, and I guess she dies, or it's basically totally over.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But there will be a reboot.
That series was butchered. I'm sorry. They destroyed that series.
It was successful, though.
Went on too long.
It was successful, though. I got to say. Financially. They made money. Nothing you can say about that. I mean, whether we liked it or not, it did make money for them to keep making more. So, you know. Oh, well. But I guess that's pretty much it. Unless you guys have anything.
No.
Nada. All right, guys. We will probably be back in like 5 minutos. So take care. Bye for now.